So this morning we're hitching a ride into town so that we can go get groceries. It's Saturday, so that is farmer's market day, which is my favorite day because I absolutely love fresh veggies. There's nothing that will beat local fresh vegetables. So what we are doing is leaving the boat here, dinghying over to shore. We're gonna lock up the dinghy and then catch a ride with Michaela, Logan's sister-in-law, and we're gonna go to Qualicum, where the awesome farmer's market is. It's the best one on the island, in case you're around. And we're gonna go get some veggies and other tasty food, and then probably run a couple of other errands and then come back to the boat. So it's a little bit gusty, but there's not much wind in here right now. We were a little bit worried this morning that it was gonna pick up, and so one of us was gonna stay on the boat, but it's not supposed to get any worse, and it's pretty calm minus those gusts, so we're just gonna go run some errands and then come back. It's always like a question when we're doing this of where are we gonna leave the dinghy. That's our biggest issue, I think, when we're in new anchorages, is like we're in an anchorage, so there's literally just a beach and the tide's going out and it's pretty steep, so we got to figure out where we can safely leave the dinghy. We want to lock it just in case, and then are we going to be able to get it back in the water when we get back and the tide's out? We're going to drag it up on the beach and hope that we can get it back in the water when we get back. I guess we'll be hanging out on the beach for a few hours till the tide comes back in. I'm Taryn, this is Logan, and this is Max. Join us as we live and sail in the Pacific Northwest on our 40-foot steel sailboat. Oh, nice. Perfect. I might be a bit biased, but I fully believe that the Qualicum Beach Farmers Market is the best farmers market on Vancouver Island. So any chance we get to go to the market and grab some veggies, I jump on it. The vendors are amazing and the produce matches the market's people. Even early in the season, there was so much to choose from. Beautiful. We arrived back at the boat to discover that we were surrounded by a swarm of fried egg jellyfish. It was really cool to be able to watch them swim and dance through the water around the boat. The water was so clear and they were so close to the surface that watching them felt as though we were in the water with them. Alright, so today is supposed to be a very exciting day. We've been waiting 6 to 8 weeks for a new fridge because our fridge died at the same time as we bought our freezer. So our freezer has been our fridge for the past 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is. And today we are supposed to actually get the fridge. We were supposed to get it on Friday, and before that we were supposed to get it the Friday before that. But because of COVID, everything is moving a lot slower and there's just like less supply, even though the demand is higher because everybody's super stoked on boating right now. So we've got a bunch of other errands to run today as well to get ready to finally head north, and fingers crossed we actually get that fridge because we need the fridge. Logan and I both really like food, and although we could live off of canned food and like small meals for forever and hopefully actually be able to fish and eat too, we just quite frankly don't want to. When we could have a fridge and we could have a freezer and we could actually be more comfortable, that's what we're choosing to do. So fingers crossed the fridge comes in today. We've got a bunch of other stuff to do too. Luckily we're very close to Logan's family, so Logan's mom is picking us up today and we're going to drive into town do all of our errands, hopefully pick up the fridge, and then come and bring it all back to the boat and get ready. And then tomorrow we're starting to head north. And this is exciting because once we start to head north with that fridge, there's no stopping us, and we're going to the Broughton Archipelago, which is like pretty much the north of Vancouver Island. And our plan is to just kind of set up camp there for a month and learn to fish, enjoy the outdoors, get some good footage for you guys, just enjoy ourselves for a month and actually have the summer that we'd wanted last year. So this fridge is kind of that last piece before we can actually start heading that direction. So this is very exciting. Today is hopefully a big day. Even if the fridge doesn't come though, we have to start heading north because we've got northwesterly winds coming into this bay starting, I think tomorrow they're supposed to be starting. And this is not a protected bay in northwest winds. We've had southeasterlies for the past week, that's why we've been here. But once the northwest set in, we can't be here, so we're gonna have to head north anyway. Is it working? I don't know. Both this fridge and our fridge freezer are Vitrifrigo products. We chose to go with this brand mainly because it was easier to get our hands on them than other leading brands, and it was equally well rated for power consumption and durability. Alright, load number 1. Wanna go for a boat ride? Wanna go on the dinghy? Let's go. Okay. And you can. Let's go.
I'd like to go with you.
Are you gonna go with Grandma and Grandpa? No? You don't want either option? Who are you going with? Are you a trader? What do we have?
We finally have our fridge.
Woo-woo!
Which is exciting. But also, it got a little bit kicked in shipping. So hopefully everything's okay. Basically the exact same fridge as our isotherm. Same dimensions, same compressor, same flange. Everything's the same. Like, I don't know why. Whatever.
Why we didn't just replace pieces in the other one?
Well, I couldn't buy the parts for the other one.
Right.
Which is really stupid. See, it was actually not in that bad a shape. Just removed the door, and now I'm removing the handle and switching it to the other side of the door, along with all the hinges, top and bottom, all the things that make it work. It's all pretty simple and straightforward. Put them in those holes. is just going to fit. It's literally, there's just a random chunk of wood in here. And power cable. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that yet.
The hole the fridge came out of was just slightly too small for the new fridge, and the old fridge had been mounted in a different way than we were able to mount the new fridge. It took a few hours, but Logan was able to mount our fridge as level as anything can be on a boat.
Perfect everywhere but this one little corner here. Like,
So
look at that.
Damn it.
This won't go in that last little bit.
Did it just go in?
Oh, I'm happy with that.
You did it.
I don't know.
Woo! We have a fridge. Yay! Look at that shiny beauty. Logan! You made us a fridge.
I didn't make it. I did, however, install it.
You sure did. You brought us into the world of refrigeration.
Once again.
Once again. The problem now is that it's like probably close to 11 o'clock. So we won't be leaving early tomorrow morning. We still have all of our groceries to put away. And everything to switch over
Look at
once
that.
the fridge is cold. Oh, fancy! Much noisy. Join us next week as we receive a warm farewell from the news, discover our favorite new anchorage, and make a last stop before we head through Seymour Narrows and north. And once again, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and commenting. We really appreciate you being here with us.